You're watching MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
CC Sabathia gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark. All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at third base down there at Adrian Beltre. I think someday that we're going to be talking about this guy in Cooperstown as a Hall of Famer. Great range at third and some kind of hitter. Nice career he's put together.
Stepping in, Ty Cobb. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Berkman has a play. Makes the play, one away.
Batting second, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Digging in the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself two quick outs.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now at the plate, Will Clark. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So a perfect 1-2-3 first for the big fella, CC Sabathia. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
You want to watch the team put the ball in play. This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts. 1 through 9, they put the ball in play. They put pressure on you. It's going to be a fun watch to see how they battle the other team's pitchers.
Sonny Gray gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game. Time for a look at the Majestic defense. They're the highest fielded percentage in the American League. You talk about range, digging balls out on bad throws. They do it all. They can defend.
Digging in, Suzuki, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Changeup called strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Belanger looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Third home run for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone. But clearly that didn't matter.
Batting second baseman, Ray Durham.
Standing in now, Ray Durham. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Ray Durham is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Gray ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Lance Berkman.
Into the box, Lance Berkman, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. hit hard on the ground to second. Reynolds brings it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Standing in, Alex Rodriguez. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Now here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Settling in now, Cody Bellinger. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Now the first pitch from C. Berkman is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Now to the plate, Juan Gonzalez. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. And he's striding in, Yogi Berra. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Catcher, Yogi Berra.
Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Adrian Beltre goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Travis Shaw is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Weak roller right side. He'll flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. So striding forward now, Cookie Davis. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. To his left for call. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Now at the plate, Harold Reynolds. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Hit toward the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
In now, Ty Cobb. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Runner goes for second. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Miguel Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
1-0.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The bat clearly breaks the plane as he set down for the first out. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East.
The shortstop, Rafael Furcal.
Digging in, Rafael Furcal. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Lays off 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Reynolds picks it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 51.
Digging in to try it again, Suzuki. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Reynolds scoops it up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Into the box, Ray Durham, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. First time up, he went down looking. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored. A wild pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Working for the punch out and the offering. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading off for
Omar
the Yankees,
Vizquel. 0 for
shortstop,
1 for him here in this one.
Vizquel.
First pitch on its way. And this is fouled at the plate.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Will Clark, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Alex Rodriguez.
Ready for another chance. Alex Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch from CC. Hard hit ball to second. Durham takes it in. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. And striding in once again, Mark Trumbo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mark Trumbo.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lance Berkman. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he misses with it, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off to the
next one. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The catcher, number 8.
Stepping in, Yogi Berra. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here it comes on 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
The third baseman, number 29.
At the plate, Adrian Beltre. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bouncer down the line, but it gets fouled. First and second now, 1 man out. And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And that misses 2-2.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Three and 2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. In to score, the runner from second.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Now batting, designated hitter, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1 from the stretch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And a relay home. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
A great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Gray sets. First pitch on the way. Miguel Cabrera will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Stepping in now, Rafael Furcal, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hit to first. Clark's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Toronto leads this one 3-1. Digging in now, Juan Gonzalez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Juan Gonzalez.
Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Cookie Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher Gary.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Weekly hit towards first. Cabrera gloves it, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, and it. Digging in once again, Suzuki. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Ready for another shot now, Ray Durham. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Mark Trumbo is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Now here's the pitch. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Blue Jays go down in order, but Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Ty Cobb started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, and he is in there.
Well, he's been on quite a roll tonight, retired 8 hitters. Now, with that base hit right there, that kind of breaks that streak of retiring 8 in a row. Let's see how he adjusts out of the stretch now.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit in the air to left field. Berkman is there, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again. Lance Berkman 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Lance Berkman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
And he struck him out. Ready now, Yogi Berra. A couple of walks for him thus far. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Reynolds ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Travis Shaw.
Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw. He hit a sac fly earlier. First offering on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
This is in the air to left. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Alex Rodriguez. He's batting
Leading off
cleanup
for the
in this
Yankees,
one, but will get
third
us
baseman,
started here in the
Alex
inning as they look to
Rodriguez.
wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is into second as he kicks off the seventh with a leadoff double.
That's what you
Up
call a
next for the
clutch
Yankees,
piece of hitting. Down 2
right
runs, he
fielder,
puts himself in
Cody
scoring position and brings
Bellinger.
the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
In now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Bellinger is retired and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate
Now
to
batting,
complete the plate first
designated
after
hitter,
the ball hit the dirt.
Juan Gonzalez.
Into the box now, Juan Gonzalez, as he rips it on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Cookie Davis.
Digging in once again, Cookie Davis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now Dennis Eckersley begins to loosen in the bullpen. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here's Sabathia on 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here
Now
comes a
batting,
Toronto skipper
catcher,
out toward the pitcher's mound. And it looks like that'll be the end of the afternoon for CC Sabathia. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to
Your
come around and
attention, please.
score. Daniel
Now
Hudson
pitching for the
will
Blue
get the
Jays,
ball here as he looks to
number
get the
41,
final out in the top of the
Daniel
7th.
Hudson.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick. Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit hard on the ground to second. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Second baseman, Harold Reynolds.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harold Reynolds. A hit in 2 tries so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This one's flared out toward left. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Well, going to the pin, this is not what they wanted. He comes up and gives up one hit. Now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Aaron Luke comes on now, and this move will force the switch hitter to bat from the right side.
And I think that's exactly the thought process, Matt. He's not as strong of a hitter from the right side, so we'll see if this proves to be a smart move out of the pen.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for one. Bottom of the seventh. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Outside for a ball. 1-1. Taken. Called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
That just froze him. Big curveball up and in the zone. That's one you want to hit, right? But he wasn't able to pull the trigger. That just froze him. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's another 1-2. Popped high in the air. Clark is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Ready for another chance. Rafael Percal. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he takes ball 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Just got a piece up the line. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So coming to the plate, Suzuki. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hector Neris will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
1-0 count. Here it is. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reynolds scoops it up, and that will conclude matters. Digging in and looking for more, Omar Vizquel. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. At the plate, Will Clark, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Swing and a liner.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third
David
baseman,
Robertson
Alex
will come out and take the ball
Rodriguez.
here as he'll be
Your
making his
attention,
15th
please.
appearance of the
Now
year.
pitching for the Blue Jays, number
Trying to
30,
pick things up where he left
David
off. Alex
Robertson.
Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Trumbo. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring
Now batting,
position with a 2-out
right fielder,
double.
Cody Bellinger.
In now, Cody Bellinger, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Slice down the left side, but foul. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A swinging bunt to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More. Now at the plate, Ray Durham. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ray
Swinging a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning.
Well, that's utilizing all your abilities. You know you can run, so now third
The batter,
baseman's going to play you in.
right
He shot the
fielder,
ball right past him for the
Mark
base hit. I love that play right there.
Your
Bob
attention, please.
Wickman takes the ball
Now
here
pitching
as
for the
he'll
New
enter
York
with a runner at
Yankees,
first and
number
nobody out.
29, Bob Wickman.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's Mark Trumbo now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. From the belt, kicks and deals. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Davis on the move. And no one will track it down. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this will be fouled away. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Belanger moves over. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher,
stepping up to the plate, Yogi Berra. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Belanger ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the book.
Designated hitter, Travis Shaw. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 5-2 Toronto. Dennis Eckersley comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
At the plate, Juan Gonzalez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Gonzalez
fouled straight back. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
How about him?
Digging in the switch hitter, Cookie Davis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Jock Peterson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Peterson.
Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Rips this one to first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, that's another single, another hit. Now they are first and second. They just haven't come up with that big hit to drive a lot of runs in. They got to break things open pretty soon.
Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take the deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater. No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lays off 2-2 now. Hit in the air to center field. Suzuki is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now with the plate, Ty Cobb looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Shot back up the middle. Suzuki is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when you don't make the postseason, but at least they got a win here in the season on somewhat of a higher note. Something to hang your hat on when you're on the first tee tomorrow morning.
5-2 the final today. CC Sabathia takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Dennis Eckersley closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network.